Alright guys, we are back again today with another episode of Arcane. We have episode 4 here of season 1 up and ready to go. I do need to clarify that because season 2, as you guys have told me, is coming out later this year, so eventually that'll be an important detail. But for now, episode 4, I don't really know what we're going into at this point. I think from what I can understand, from what you guys have told me, and just from, obviously, artwork and stuff, it seems like there's going to be a bit of a time jump, a bit of a leap, maybe a couple of years, maybe a bit more than a couple of years, I'm not too sure. Episode 3, that was the end of the whole, kind of beginner prologue scene with them as kids. I think it kind of goes into Vi and Powder more in, an adult phase at this point, or maybe, older teenage years sort of thing. Honestly, I think we're just going to hop right into it. I have not really a whole lot else to say. I just want to see what happens, so let's go.
He realized nothing he could accomplish could compare to the contributions of his students.
I had no idea.
That was his sacrifice. A dear friend.
Oh yeah, he would have known him personally, right? I keep genuinely forgetting this man is 300 years old? Kind of every time he's talking about something about this city's history is basically, first-hand experience for this guy.
Done wonders for our city, brought
Oh.
scholars from distant lands, reignited passions in arts and science. You deserve this honor.
Okay. See, I do like to see Jayce getting a little bit more recognition. I know I've said some stuff in the past episodes about how he has maybe a bit of that, typical scientist ego going on, but he does genuinely seem like a nice dude. He seems like a good dude. I'm glad that he is definitely getting praised for what he's done. Obviously, as they're saying, the whole Hexgate thing, I'm guessing that is basically what his magic that he created turned into. It seemed like basic teleportation type of magic. So those hex gates are being used to bring scholars over. They can do more work on the city. They said something about a passion has been renewed in the arts and music and all that stuff, all because of his contributions to society. And it's the professor of all people telling him that, the one who was probably most against what he was doing. I mean, it's kind of nice. It's a nice change that the person who was kind of being cautious is also the one who maybe, in the professor, he was the one being cautious about, bringing magic through science. But he seems to have done a bit of a 180. He seems to be like, you know what? No, I was wrong. You were right. It has done nothing but good for us so far. Could still turn into a bit of a mess, but we'll have to just wait and see about that. But so far, he's like, no, okay, I was wrong. I'll admit. Damn. Okay. Yeah, so they can just teleport entire ships wherever they want. That would definitely come in handy. I can imagine why the city kind of took a big liking to Jayce, even though they were basically banishing him a couple of years ago. But that's the top side, right? I'm curious to see after all these years how, the underworld is doing. They lost their boy Vander. Vi, who knows if she stepped up to take control of him, maybe not. She could have, after she got taken by Marcus, I don't know what happened to her, so could be a complete shit show down there. Who is that? Oh, that's the mom and dad that kicked him out before. Oh, they just had to do a complete 180, be like, no, he's our boy again. Now that you guys have seen his success, yeah, we'll take him back. Oh.
Shipping manifest from your friend
Downtown. Oh, wonder what that could mean. Looks like, is that entire barrels full of... I don't know. We saw the lab get blown up last episode, but it's been a couple of years. They might have been able to... they might have still had some vials left of the... I don't know what to call it. The serum that, turns everybody into monsters. Probably had a couple pints of it left. We were able to reverse engineer it. And it's even making its way to the top world. Maybe it's something different. I could be wrong. But if that is the case, that is tough. Okay, this maybe isn't going to go great. The firelights. Oh, yeah. There it is. Shiver? Okay. So it just seems like it's sort of a rebellion going up against Oh god, what was his name? I already forget it. The guy who makes this, the Shiver, is that what they're calling this serum now? Shiver, kind of a cool name, honestly. I can't even fault him for that. Oh, that's unfortunate. Who's here? Who's she? Oh, wait. No, wait. It's a monkey. On top of the door, it's a monkey. Is it Powder? Oh, she's gonna be horrifying now, isn't she? It's gonna have, like, bombs that actually work this time. Boom. Oh, with the drama. The theatrics of it all. Damn. She just straight up killed those guys? Yep. That's her.
Hi.
No, don't let the guards down. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm not thinking it's Vi. Yeah, I feel like Vi would have tried to say something. It's just right to throwing hands. Oh, okay. She can hold it. As I said, man, you gave Powder, like, the means to actually, like, do something with herself. She can handle herself damn well. She's got guns now. She's got grenades. Probably handmade. She probably was able to work on her engineering under the tutorage of, you know, some of the other crime syndicate people. They probably have some knowledge and that expertise. So I know it's bad. I feel like she's not fighting for good reason. I feel like probably these firelights are probably the good guys in this situation, trying to get rid of the Shiver. But I mean, I kind of, is it bad that I feel a little bit happy for Powder? Just that she's able to do so, like, she's taken out like 5 guys already, man. Oh, it is. Oh.
I can't lose you.
Is it? Is it just someone that looks like her? She didn't say anything. Oh god, she's getting all kinds of trauma. Just taking the flames like they're nothing? Damn. Okay, hold on a sec. I don't know what's going on here, man. Did she just shoot that person thinking it was Vi? She was just able to put a bullet in her back like that? Or maybe she snapped out of it. She was like, okay, no, just someone who looks like her. But I feel like, you know, maybe Powder's at the point. She was going through all those traumatic events in her head of Vi leaving her. But still, just being okay with shooting her in the back like that? Not cool, man. Does not care. Oh, wow, she almost shot, like, her own team. Yeah, she's taking out everything, man. This whole... Oh. They're long gone, and she's still just blasting.
You are supposed to guard the cargo.
Yep. Just destroyed, like, all of it. Yep. Guess we gotta get out of here. Seems like they don't get along too well. I think that lady's got to watch what she's doing, though, because we know, you know, anyone questions Powder and her ability to do her job, I don't think it's going to end too well for you. She doesn't seem like she's the most mentally stable at this point.
And now, it's finally in.
Oh, he's like perfected it.
A Hextech gemstone.
Oh yeah, nothing can go wrong here. Okay, a lot less destructive than I was expecting.
We found means to fortify the crystals.
Oh, okay, so he's just perfected it to a point where it's no longer at risk of exploding upon contact. Well, that's definitely a win. Oh no, is that the Infinity Gauntlet? Don't do that. I'm just gonna warn you right now, don't go into that territory, please. Oh god, we're gonna get power armor as well. Like, the Enforcers didn't already have enough of a upper hand against us. Bro's crushing that rock like it's nothing. Damn.
Atlas gauntlets. Imagine what our artificers could do with such a device. I want Hextech to be a tool for us to build a new world. And now, it's finally possible.
Oh, yeah, come on. Be careful, bro.
Anyway, this...
Maybe go be sure he's okay. Someone's pet just gets lasered, and you're just going to be like, okay, moved on.
But give it a decade of careful research, and it will
Decade.
be ready.
A decade.
Yeah,
Don't worry, my boy.
they're not going to be happy with that.
We can be improving lives with Hextech now.
A breakthrough like this takes time, Victor. Putting that kind of power into everyone's hands is dangerous.
See, I just don't know what side. Well, no, I know which side is right. By basically all means, the professor has the better point. With this type of science and with how fast they're advancing with it, you probably do just want to give it a decade just for the sake of, like, easing people into it. You don't want to just all of a sudden throw this new hex tech into the public where anybody can use it. Like, look at the damage that glove could do, or that laser hand could do. If any bad dude got a hold of either of those things, imagine the damage that could be done with that. So I 100% get it. You want to perfect it. You want to find, like, safeguards against it. That's what the professor is thinking. And he still has that same mindset as he did years ago of this sort of thing is definitely, like, deadly or dangerous amongst everybody to own. Like, the reason that the Hextech gates have been working for people is only probably a select few can use it. You need to be authorized to use it. Those gemstones that they made, anybody can grab those. Anybody can grab the weapons and just use those. So I 100% agree with the professor, but it seems like I don't know. It kind of seems like Jayce didn't have as much to say about it, as much to fight. Victor, he seems a little more impatient about it. I don't know why exactly he's so bent on making that sort of effect. I get it. He sees that it could do good with people. It could help people out in those lines of work that they're talking about, like the miners. They could use that glove. It would make jobs go quicker. It would make some people safer, probably. But I mean, you just got to think about the worst that could happen before you send that thing out there. Okay, so she's pretty good at her job. Trying to be a detective, maybe? Oh. They just left this dude here to die? I mean, he doesn't look like the nicest guy. I mean, maybe he's a piece of work that you don't really want to have to drag around. But still, even among bad guys, that's mean. She shot him and then just left him there.
Why does that not surprise me? Interfering in an investigation again. You're supposed to be guarding your mother's tent.
Is that Marcus?
Sheriff. Yes, sir.
Good. I want this one on a boat to Stillwater Prison.
Yes, sir.
I don't know, man. Honestly, it's looked like Marcus has aged like a couple decades. The stress has been getting to that man. I think I saw a couple of gray hairs. He didn't look that old in last, like, the other episodes. So in this, 10 years that it's been since episode 3, a little bit of stress getting to him. Maybe the stress of, all the conscious of all those bodies underneath him that he caused. But maybe it's a good thing that he's gone up further. I feel like he was having some regrets at the end of last episode about what he did. So now he's a bit more higher up. He's become a sheriff, I guess. So he has been, growing in the ladder. Maybe he's using that for something good, right? Is this bro's headquarters now? He's like, no more empty fish factories. Make a fucking nightclub. The typical crime syndicate headquarters.
She's a problem, and we all know it.
We.
Milo 2.0.
It was your job to make sure things went smoothly.
Mm-hmm.
You failed. Don't disappoint me again.
Okay. Yeah. Well, it's kind of nice that he's taking Powder's side. I like that she's getting that appropriate support system that she needs. Honestly, that lady might have a point. When one of your teammates starts firing on you and your own team as well, that's when you kind of want to raise a couple of questions. That's when you'd hope the boss might take her aside, say, hey, maybe you just need to relax a little bit. Maybe just go on a vacation or something. But no, he sees no fault in what she's doing, or at least he doesn't want to let off that he's seen that. Because he understands her, we know that. He feels a sort of a connection to her. We were able to tell just from the end of last episode. He's probably pretty close to her after all these years. Like I said before, like I was joking about Powder, you try to tell her she's not ready for something or she's not good at something. Probably not a big fan of that anymore. Never was. Oh, she was up there the whole time. Still doing that. Overhearing conversations about her. Not the most positive conversations. Oh, he has like a little coffee mug on his desk that's like painted like a monkey. Was that a gift? Nice little Father's Day gift. That's kind of cute.
I know, sisters, right? Can't live with them, can't stuff them back in the old baby maker.
Baby maker? It's an interesting effect they're putting on her too. It's like sort of flashing between sentences, like where there wouldn't usually need to be a cut, it's cutting. It's only like a split second difference, but they're cutting it. It seems like there is definitely something going on in her memory. I don't know if it's due to the traumatic events or if it's just something, sorry, not memory, just her brain, I guess. Just, it seems like there might be some sort of, I don't want to say like mental illness or something, but she's very energetic feeling in the way she jumps from thing to thing.
Won't happen again.
I know.
Right in the eye. Whoa. Oh. Has to give him a small shot of the shiver? Is it like his medication?
These people have nothing new to offer me. The only one actually worth my time is him. The
Jayce.
golden boy.
The one guy just not impressed at all to see him. Probably still remembers the shitty little delinquent that got kicked out. Well, I mean, he's actually probably jealous. I mean, the way that Jayce is shot up in the ladder of society probably stings a bit. He doesn't have his face plastered all over the airships going across the city.
There's a time to present a new creation. It is now.
Yeah, so they're going to present it. Shocker.
It's your speech. Give the people a glimpse of the future.
Yeah. She seems so selfish, man. Any warning that Heimerdinger says to, well, not even just her, but to Jayce and them, they seem to just take it like, oh, he's just an old dude. He doesn't know what he's talking about. No, like, it's not like he's old and senile. He is old and still perfectly, like, he doesn't even seem like he's 50. In however many years his species is, right? He seems like he's still got a long way to go, but he has this expertise, he has this knowledge, and they just choose to ignore it. It's typical of scientists, and even, I mean, I don't even know what she is. She's like a politician or an investor or something. Just anyone in that career field, anyone gives them some advice? No, I know better. I know what I need. Ooh, Milo. Oh. Is that like... Is that supposed to be Tiger? Who's that supposed to be? Oh, she's seeing like ghosts and shit, man. People she's killed.
And I'm gonna show him. Oh, I'm gonna show him. Y'all see.
Oh, she's gonna make some kind of spectacle of Progress Day. Yeah, she's gonna try to prove to them that she can get shit done. Like, they were just discussing how the top side has kind of gotten ahead of them, has advanced far past them, and that soon they're going to be left with nothing. Seems like she might try to, I don't know, maybe set them back a bit. She just wants to prove to him that she can be useful, that she's not weak, that she's not a liability to them. She's still having those same issues that kind of got her into this mess. As mean as that sounds, I mean, she was just a kid. But she still made choices that sort of got her into this position by trying to prove herself. And this is just doing the same thing. But she doesn't have kind of the common sense of, oh no, this isn't a good idea. It seems like she acts a lot on instinct. Intrusive thoughts, I guess. She gets an intrusive thought and she just goes with it. Like, oh no, I should definitely prove myself. She saw that sticker that said Progress Day, and she's like, oh no, I can do something about this. I kind of dig what they're doing with her character, her personality. She seems honestly pretty crazy, for lack of a better word. I still feel like, there's hope for her. At least I hope, man. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, I am pausing a lot to talk, but I do really dig the symbolism they do. They had Victor standing there, sort of in the dark, while there was a light shining on Jayce. And then even when the entire frame was focused on just Victor, Bro puts down the coffee cup and it has Jayce's face over it. It feels like they're definitely making it so that Victor is going to have maybe a bit of an inferiority complex when it comes to Jayce. Like he's going to see himself as sort of the lesser one. And it doesn't seem like Jayce is really trying to outshine him. It seems like Victor just has an issue with, he didn't want to go on stage. He said, no, not in front of all those people, not comfortable doing that. But still, you're seeing everyone praising Jayce, even though you both put in contributions. Jayce, he sort of started the research and Victor did hop on later, but he did play a pretty key part in it, and they are constantly calling each other partners, so they should be equal. But whose sign is all over the airships, all over the billboards around the city? I don't think I've seen a single picture of Victor. And I kind of feel bad for him for that, man. And he honestly doesn't look that good. He looks skinnier than before. And he's like hunched.
A few years ago, the Hexgates opened their ports to the world and made Piltover prosper beyond anything we could have ever imagined.
Yep, getting standing ovation. Yep. He's gonna show it.
We've created something new for you.
Yep, Heimerdinger. It's like the second time they're going against him like that. Oh, maybe he won't. Maybe he'll get some better judgment.
We'll share with you
Okay.
when the time is right.
Yeah. Okay. Bro went against
Tend to your hardships.
his own partner and the lady.
We vow to keep pressing forward, for we are the city of progress, and our future is bright.
Saved it even. I mean, he made a good speech out of it yet. I don't know, man. I don't have a good feeling about that, though. It looked like Victor felt a little bit betrayed by it. I feel like maybe gonna go... Oh, who's that? Oh, she's pissed. Yeah. Honestly, pretty menacing, this thing just sitting back there with the power that it holds. And the fact that possibly... I mean, Victor, man, maybe he wants his time in the spotlight. He might go around Jayce right to that lady and be like, okay, no, how about we do this? Jayce, he obviously doesn't see what we both see. We need to do something about it. I could definitely see that happening. As I was just saying, maybe Victor, a little bit inferior feels like to Jayce. And that probably might have just set him off even. Like the fact that they had this plan. They both thought that it was the best idea, but he might think that Jayce let fear get to him. And Victor, he wants to make a name for himself. Even though they already have. He probably feels like he hasn't yet. Jayce has gotten all this fame. So... I don't know. I don't know. I feel bad for Victor, but also if he does something like that, and honestly, Jayce surprised me. I was not expecting him to hold back like that, but he actually does have a decent amount of sense to him. Yeah, what's going on here? Oh, it couldn't possibly be Powder, could it? Oh, it's gonna be Powder, ain't it? That sounded like a fake little girl voice if I've ever seen one. Oh, same one she saw before. Dynamite. Oh, you. Yep. Just took out all the enforcers. Basically just declared war on them. Oh. Oh, it was just a distraction for the main event. Oh, is she gonna... She might try to steal the Hextech.
Gemstone is gone, along with some of our research papers.
Yep.
The
Damn.
situation is still developing.
Y'all only had one gemstone? No, I think they had more than one. But the fact that they even have one means they can probably reverse engineer.
Responsibility to safeguard this technology, and I failed. My mistake cost people their lives. I have come before you to recommend that we suspend all Hextech operations until the situation is resolved, including our laboratories, the refinery,
More.
and the Hexgates.
Bro keeps going with it.
You would sacrifice your life's work?
Without the Hexgates, my goods cannot reach foreign markets till winter.
Yeah, some of them being selfish about it. It's nice to see a character actually maturing over time and not staying exactly the same. Jayce, he's actually making like good calls now. I was 100% expecting first. I was expecting him to unveil that new Hextech just because, it's a new thing. He wants to progress society more, wants to make a name for himself, wants to continue making a name for himself, him and Victor both. But no, he made the better choice in saying, no, in due time. We need to make sure it's ready. And now he's also making the call of suspending all of their operations and even shutting down the stuff that he's already released. I mean, that's a different level of maturity than I thought he had. It is kind of sad that he's not even kind of relaying it to Victor first. If they're supposed to be partners, he's not even letting him know about that sort of thing. He's not even letting Victor know about his plan or anything. Maybe he just made it up now. Maybe he just decided now that that is the right thing to do. But still, it's kind of mean to just go right in front of him and be like, no, this is what we're going to do with our company. We need to do it. Even if it is the right thing. I can see why Victor might feel a little bit off about it.
I propose that a new chair be brought forth, and that House Talus be elevated to this august body.
Victor.
He will have the resources necessary to protect all our
Bro, you see that breath that Victor took? He was like, this guy again, like he was let down. And I mean, she's talking so high and mighty about Jayce. Oh no, he's the only one who knows this tech, even though Victor is sitting right there. God damn, throw some respect on Victor's name. What has he done to you guys?
I second the motion.
Well then.
Okay, Professor's down for it. Then I trust it. But still, why not? Why don't we throw Victor on there too, man? Oh, why is he so pissed? Oh, he probably heard about what happened. Oh, damn.
Building blown to pieces.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, she's nuts, bro. She's like, yeah, that was me. Yeah.
Happy Progress Day.
Got her own fireworks. Damn. As I said, man, she's really theatric about everything. But the fact that she has Milo's, like, body there. Like, why have all of them Milo? Why did she put so much detail into him, the one she hated the most? Was that why? Or maybe she just felt so damn guilty about him, even though he was kind of a dick to her all the time.
That's a ceremonial position. I'd live behind a desk.
You're almost
Yeah.
right, Kate. I just want
No,
you to be safe.
she has her mindset on this, man. She wants to get down to it.
No, you don't.
Oh, did she get fired?
My parents spoke to the sheriff.
Oh.
This is the best I could do.
Super selfish, honestly. Like, she was doing what she wanted to do, being the enforcer, and they're just saying, no, too dangerous. Like, we don't want to see you die. Using their power to screw her over. I mean, and calling it protecting her. And honestly, she seems like the most competent out of any of the enforcers we've seen.
2135. Yeah, I'm afraid that's not possible.
Why not?
Well, there's
Is he dead?
an incident.
Oh, he died.
What kind of
Awesome. Deadly kind.
I have to talk to him.
Oh, you'll be able to as soon as he can move his jaw again.
Okay, so they didn't kill him. Oh. It was Vi, wasn't it? What's she doing in prison? What happened to her? Marcus put her there? Yeah, knew it.
Who the hell are you?
Well, I was wondering where she went. So at least that answers that question. Though it raises a lot more as to why she's in prison in the first place. I mean, I don't know if Marcus would have thrown her there immediately after, like, saving her, right? I feel like she would have been in jail, obviously, for a long time then. Or maybe it's a more recent thing. We might get some backstory next episode about why she's there. But I feel like she must have some sort of connection to Marcus at this point. Because obviously he saved her, probably had to, I don't know, look after her in some way or another, because she was alone. She didn't even have, like, Milo or Tiger or anybody with her. Vander was dead. I don't know. I kind of figured maybe Marcus was taking care of her, but it seems like he's maybe doing his own thing in the top world while she's been here for a while. And I don't really understand as to why she would have attacked the inmate. Oh, maybe trying to get information about Powder, right? I was thinking of it as she was somehow protecting Powder, like by not letting him talk to anybody, but she probably recognized him, knew he was one of the henchmen of the guy that took Powder and was trying to get him to tell her like where she was, how to find her, and maybe he didn't want to do that, so she just kind of, you know, taught him a lesson or two. That would make sense. That's probably why she attacked him. So I mean, at least we get to meet more of what she's been up to next episode, so that's fun. That's something to look forward to. This episode, though, there was kind of a decent amount going on. The main thing was Jayce with his magic. As I said a couple times, I am definitely more impressed with him now. I figured he was going to be sort of the scientist that didn't really care so much about the dangers that he was doing. He's had the more positive outlook on his work of making a good change in society by releasing this magic so that people can use it. It can help people's lifestyle without thinking too much of the repercussions of it. He actually surprised me with actually showing a bit more maturity about it and wanting to wait to release it. And then once it became a problem, once that magic was stolen, wanting to shut everything down so that nobody can, like, you know, we don't need any more terrorist attacks or anything like that. So that's what he was looking for. He just wanted to solve those issues, even if it meant screwing over his own company, his own inventions that he's made, kind of ruining his own name maybe in a way. And now he's gotten that council role, which is probably going to be good. It seems like he might be a little bit young, though there is that other blonde guy who seems pretty young. I don't know how he got onto the council. Probably just a rich family, that sort of thing. I feel like Jayce has more reason to be there than that guy does. So I don't feel too bad about it. They had a good point about the logic behind it, of having him, since he is kind of the leader in Hextech and it's made such a huge impact on the society. It's good to have someone who is like the expert on it, the expert. Even though Victor, I don't want to take away from him. Too many people took away from Victor this episode, man. He deserves some respect too. People were kind of treating him terribly. I feel like Jayce was the only one who really, and the professor, showed him the respect he deserved, but also there was some stuff Jayce did that kind of went over Victor's head, and that didn't feel too good. I can kind of see that maybe something's going to go on with Victor. He might, I don't know, betray Jayce at some point, want to do his own thing because he feels like he's not being respected enough now. He's not really progressing himself anywhere, while Jayce is, I mean, he was giving a council position. It easily could have been Victor give the council position and Jayce stays like the front of the company, of the Hextech company. He doesn't need to be both. Victor could easily probably pull off the same thing. Well, I don't know. Maybe it seems like Jayce has the better mindset about it because he actually is willing to make those type of calls of, you know, shutting everything down, while Victor, maybe he's a bit more stubborn about that sort of thing. So maybe he is the better choice of the council, but still to just leave Victor completely out of it, that's just wrong. That's just asking for trouble. I just hope Victor doesn't go down like an evil route, doesn't want to, you know, screw anybody over too much. He'll probably, I think they do have some of those gemstones left, so he might try to like give those, sell them to someone else or something. Just, I don't know, and then that'll cause more issues because more people have access to it. Honestly, Jayce, he's got the best of it at this point. He just wants to protect people. He knows that even if he keeps the Hextech gates open, that could be an issue. Someone might target that. If they can get the gemstone to work, they can probably, I don't know, mess with that magic that's controlling those gates and just screw everybody over. So there's that. There's also Kate, who is like the whole enforcer thing. It seems like she's kind of the connection between Jayce's storyline and the underworld storyline. And she's obviously the one meeting up with Vi, so there's that connection as well. So that's kind of the thing that hooks these two stories together. She's going to be investigating that, probably trying to find, what's his name? The main evil dude. I honestly didn't catch his name at all this episode. I remember, I don't remember what it was when him and Vander were talking. I just can't, I can't quite recall it, man. It wasn't even that difficult of a name, but I don't know. I'll Google it later and figure that out and put it here. So you're welcome. But she's probably going to be the one to, you know, look for him, maybe find him, or that's going to bring more trouble because he doesn't want people looking into her, that sort of thing. And then we got the whole thing with Powder. She's straight up, she's bombing people, killing enforcers left and right. She has no issue with killing anymore. Is not really a sweet person at this point. As much of her personality is pretty, like, you know, bright, energetic, excited. Not the most healthy mindset that she has on her, honestly. Like, she's perfectly fine killing people. Even her own side. I mean, they left, what's his name there to die, the tattooed thug-looking guy. Had no issue leaving him behind, even though he's been with them for years at this point. There was no loyalty there whatsoever. But she seems very chaotic. She seems like she just kind of goes on a whim. She chooses what to do. I mean, she just made up her mind about going to the Progress Day, stealing the most important tech that was there without even, you know, talking to anybody about it, talking to her boss about it. She just went on her own, wanted to prove herself. She succeeded, but still, it was an incredibly dangerous thing to do. But now they have that tech, and it kind of worked out for her. So, I mean, that's good for them, not really for anybody else in this situation, because now that's going to be a whole different thing to deal with. But Powder's interesting. She's an interesting character. I don't know if she's like a villain. It definitely feels like it now. It feels like she's just a kind of psychotic villain. Everything that's happened to her kind of ruined her mind. Too much trauma going on. Lost her parents and then lost Vander, and then was abandoned by her sister. And she basically killed Milo and Tiger. That whole thing with like the ghosts, and she even has like kind of a figure of Milo sitting on the couch. I don't know if that's her guilt or if that's just her being crazy having those there. I think the guilt is the thing that's causing the actual kind of ghost-like figure of Milo to like pop up behind her. But she ignores it. She didn't even really refer to it. She's probably so used to it at this point that she just kind of, maybe she was talking to it. Maybe that's who she's talking to when she's just talking to herself. Just whole ordeal, a whole character that she has been made into. There's a lot of depth to it, to whether it's like good or bad. I feel like it's mostly bad at this point. But also I kind of want Vi to find her and try to help her, try to save her. But there's just a lot of shit going on, man. I mean, I'm looking forward to next episode. I want to see kind of where Powder, what Vi has been doing, and then what Powder and the gang are going to do with that new hex tech that they acquired. I don't know what Powder's going to build with it. I'm sure she's going to create something that it can be used for, since she's so good with the gadgets and all that. So I think I'm going to end the video off there. I don't have much else to say about it. If I missed anything, let me know down in the comments. If you want to hear thoughts about it, anything about the video episode, just let me know down there as well. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want to stay updated on this series or any of my other series that I do. I do have a Patreon link down in the description, gives you early access to my videos of Arcane or Free Run or whatever series I'm doing at the time. And that's it. So I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll talk to you all later. Peace.